everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is SubZeroExtabyte and today we are going to be playing some more Minecraft. Today we are going to be trying out a really cool water slide in Minecraft. I got this idea because a few weeks ago I was trying to come up with ideas for videos for Roblox and I decided to go to an awesome water park and check out all of the slides. Well, today I have decided to do the same but in Minecraft. These signs were in the wrong language. Luckily there was English signs underneath to read. It says that we can ride this water slide to have lots of fun and we can keep coming back and trying again. Let's switch to peaceful mode and jump right into this, guys. Look, there's a chest to check out. I wonder what sort of items are here. Oh, there seems to be a bunch of boats here to pick up. This means I will probably have to use a few. Let's also grab some mini carts just to be safe, and we can't forget the bed and some food in case we get hungry. We wouldn't want to run out of hunger. I'm gonna enjoy this. Let's place down the boat and then turn around to this chest and grab a little bit of armor because I am sure that we are going to need a little bit of protection from all of the large dangerous falls that will probably come with this epic water slide. Okay guys, let's set off. We are starting in a quaint and unusual little pond, but I think we are already starting to reach a turn as we are coming up to some heavy rapids that are sloping down very dangerously. It seems my boat has actually got stuck and is glitching out in the rapids / perhaps they are just too crazy for my boat to handle. Luckily I can just hop out of my rowboat and place another one of the entire inventory of boats I have taken out for this ride. I think whoever created this slide knew I would need a bunch of boats to get down this slide. Well, anyway, it was a good start and this slide is pretty thick, so there is a lot of room for swimming and driving around in the boat and sailing and having lots of fun. Come on guys, let's have a whale of a time going underneath the tunnel filled with torches. I am glad this tunnel is well lit with plenty of torches to keep away mobs. It would be terrible if I was in this slide and then as I went into the tunnel a bunch of creepers and zombies came out of the darkness to try and eat me. Luckily we are not in a theme park or a ghost ride or a ghost train, so we shouldn't see anything scary like that, to be honest with you. I am pretty sure that there is only friendliness and happiness around here considering all the nice scenery and settings that are around this epic water slide. We are really starting to pick up speed right now and go really fast. All these epic turns are almost too much to handle. I am so excited right now. Wow, just like that. After all of those amazing drops we have managed to reach the finish line, which is now in sight. That was literally so incredible and it took us only a short time. Whoever built that water slide is literally a genius of creation. That was so much fun and it must have took so long to build. I sure do wish that I could build things that good. As you guys know, I like to build myself some houses and stuff here and there, but I don't think I would have the skill to build something this epic and monumental and fun. It must have took so much planning, so much precision and hard work must have gone into it. It seems like now we need to get all the way back to the top of the slide. How exactly are we going to do that? Well, it seems that this is why we were given a bunch of mini carts. It seems like the builder of this entire slide was actually kind enough to build a ride back all the way up to the top of the slide, which is just insanely kind of them to do. Let's hop back in this and head back up to the top of the slide to try it again. It was so much fun the first time that I am so excited to just try it again. I haven't been this excited for something in such a long time. I feel like a school child. Wow, this roller coaster ride all the way back up to the top is super fast. Whoa, just check how awesomely fast I am zooming all the way up this mountain. It took so long to get down on the boat, but getting back up on cart is so much faster. I thought getting back up a big hill would take much longer than this. Wow, this really is pretty cool and interesting to say the least. This part even displays the name of the map creator. A lot of credit to this person for making today another fun-filled Minecraft day filled with awesome adventure and fun things to do. Right, now that we are all the way back up at the top of the ride, we can actually just grab another boat and go zooming off to try this water slide again. I am sure it is going to be just as epic as last time, and this time I am going to try not to glitch as much on the rapids, and I am going to set a personal challenge to not touch the sides of the slide to make sure I can begin to master the control of the boat as I continue to try this slide. I think I am going to go on this at least another few more times after this so that I make sure I don't miss anything and have as much fun as possible. Well, I guess that makes it twice that we have already glitched in the first few attempts of this second slide, but oh well. Let's hop right into it and control one of the best slides ever. Geez, my boat is really glitching out this time. I am not too sure what is wrong with this boat. Maybe it has some sort of hole or problem with the wood so that it keeps sinking, but either way this is not working out very well. Maybe something also happened to glitch out the water or something, but I am not too sure. For now I think I am going to get out of the water to the side. It's now daytime and I have been working hard to make sure that all of the wooden rowboats have been fixed so there is no holes in them, and this means that now our boats will not sink when we try to ride them down the epic Minecraft water slide. So let's just hop right back into it. We need to try and skip past all of these other rowboats that are flowing down the river. I need to get past them or they will end up clogging the rapids and the slides and knocking my boat off course. I think the sides could even have a chance of breaking my boat, but I am going to avoid that. Luckily it is my personal challenge not to touch the sides and make it all the way down the slide without getting injured or glitched out in the rapids. I think it is a good goal to set, and I think this day has been really awesome so far. There have been some ups but there has also been some downs along the way. I think that, to be honest, this water slide isn't the most colorful, but it is definitely very attractive in a natural looking way. It looks like an almost naturally forming water slide created from a bunch of rain at the top of a mountain slowly wearing down the rock and carving out a slide. We have now made it to the bottom of the water slide for a second time in a row. This has been good progress so far and it has been a lot of fun. I think I am going to ignore the cart ride this time and get back up to the top by climbing all of these vines that are on the walls. They are easy to grab a grip of and pull myself up onto. We need to just focus on getting out of this place and reaching the top without cheating and taking the mini cart roller coaster. We are going to do everything naturally, and I think with a little bit of determination we can make it. Look, we are getting somewhere. We have already managed to climb up to this tree and now we are starting to reach the actual water slide area. Although this part is going to be a little bit more tricky to try and climb. Once we get up to the area with the water, without a boat, we are going to receive a lot of pushback from the current and make swimming up the mountain almost impossible. If not, it would take days, and using a boat will only push us straight back down the slide. We will need to land in the water and then break one of the glowstone edges of the slide to get up the bank. This all actually reminds me of one of the epic times in my life when I went to school back when I was a child. I am going to tell you guys the story of the epic water slide of my school. When I was younger, I was in lower primary school and was preparing for the best summer of my life. All of a sudden, I heard from some of the older students that the teachers were planning to set up a massive water slide on our hill for all of the kids to play in during the summer because it was so hot. I was super excited, and because I had never been on a water slide, I was giddy. I eventually decided to go and sneak up to the field where the teachers were setting up the water slide. It wasn't time for any kids to go on it, and apparently they were going to let all the bigger kids on it first, which just wasn't fair. I decided to be the first in my entire school to try it out, so when I snuck up to the top of the hill, I waited for some of the teachers to finish setting up the water, and then they left to go and have a tea and biscuit break in the staff room, and then I took my moment to pounce. Right then, I leapt straight onto the water slide and went flying straight down. Here's a little secret about that moment actually, guys. I don't know if you know, but at schools, teachers can be really grumpy and can get really angry at the kids and shout at them. I remember it was such a hot day and all of my teachers from the school were so hot and bothered and stressed after setting up such a large water slide for the kids that when they saw me messing around on it and messing it up earlier than any kid at all, they shouted at me to get straight down and sent me to stand by the wall. Luckily I never got into any big trouble and was allowed back on later. By the way guys, make sure to comment if you have enjoyed this water slide video and want to see more like it. If you think about all the things there is to do in Minecraft, we could try doing a bunch of different themed water slides. Perhaps next you guys might want me to check out a lava water slide, or even a prehistoric water slide, or maybe even a ghost water slide like I mentioned earlier. Out of all of those ones, however, I definitely think that a lava water slide would be the funnest, as lava is one of my favorite things in the whole entire world. Well guys, it certainly was a long climb, but we managed to make it all the way to the top again. I don't know how I managed to do this in every video, but even when it's a really simple topic like trying to slide down a water slide, I always end up getting into some really random situations and having to go on some awesome adventure. like just then trying to climb all the way back up to the mountain. In all fairness, I think I should have just took the mini cart ride up, as it is so much quicker and would have saved me so much time. It is unreal to say the least. Also guys, I don't know if you know this, but if you have ever done something similar to this, perhaps on a Minecraft multiplayer server or even on your own survival world, you may have decided to build a water slide, or maybe you came across one that someone else had built. Either way, if you ever want to let me know exactly all about those cool adventures you have and all of the cool water slide adventures you have, or even if you want me to try out your own custom water slide, then make sure to follow me on twitter.com. My account is at SubZeroExtabyte. Twitter is a very useful and interesting social media site. It allows you to connect to all of your friends all over the world and talk to them, but other than that, it actually allows you to connect to all of your favorite inspirational YouTubers and iconic creators, even movie stars and famous celebrities. You can find basically everyone on Twitter, and including me. I would love to see all of you guys' creations and tweets that support and love me all the time. And you could even send me suggestions for future videos, or even just tell me about my day. I always make sure to read my tweets. This water slide is getting to a point where it is becoming rather boring. At this stage I am zooming down all of the rapids, but just look at my face. I don't even seem entertained anymore. It was a lot of fun the first few times, but I think that because we have tried it one too many times, I have lost interest. I wish there were some other cool things added to this slide, like different mobs we could maybe try and battle inside the slide, or even some puzzles we have to solve using the boat. Another good idea would actually be to create different routes to take with your boat. This way each ride is always different and special in some way, as one time you could be zooming down a massive rapid ride, and on the other section you could be zooming through a cave ride, which is totally different. Either way, I think in general, these types of rides in Minecraft are pretty cool and I really do like them. I think I will have to check out a few more theme park attractions in Minecraft, and I am hopeful that I can find an actual fully built, entire theme park to explore at some point. If you guys are lucky, look out for that video on the channel in future. You guys can always comment on what videos you guys like, but remember to tell me what part of this video made you laugh the most. Did any particular bit make you curious or interested, or maybe one part of the video was just generally funny and you enjoyed it? If so, make sure to tell me in the comments and let me know. I would also love any feedback you could give me on how to improve my videos. As a creator, not only do I try to keep producing content, but also getting better as a person myself as I go on and continue to create. And just like that, once again in this video, the finish line is in sight, and with only a few glitches, we managed to make it all the way down to the bottom of the water slide again, which is just fantastic and really makes me feel happy and overwhelmed. I really wish Chip from my Roblox series was here to witness just how great of a water slide this is. I know he isn't the biggest fan of things like water, but I am sure that he would appreciate it all nonetheless. If only there was a legit way to bring my friend Chip from the Roblox world into the Minecraft dimension. Perhaps one day. Remember guys, if you have really especially been enjoying this video and think it deserves a little more attention, you faithful viewers and loyal fans out there can actually look below the video and slap the like button, and that would be really awesome. Liking a video not only shows the creator that a lot of their fans have enjoyed the video, but it also encourages the creators and YouTubers like me to keep producing awesome content for all of you guys sat at home watching. I can wait to keep making awesome videos for you guys because you always keep up the love. Have I ever told you guys that you are basically the best fan base in the entire of YouTube and maybe even the whole of the world? You guys always know what to say and always know when to make me cheer up. You guys are always there for me and I love the relationship we share together. I create videos and go on amazingly fun adventures, and you guys watch and laugh along at all the ridiculous stuff that goes on. It really is an interesting dynamic, and I hope you guys all know that I am very thankful for the position you have put me in. Man, this water slide sure has been a bunch of fun. We have spent almost all of the day sliding on down into the torrential rapids and getting thrown about in my rowboat. I didn't even notice, but the sun is starting to set to symbolize the end of another hardworking and fun-filled day in Minecraft. I am not going to lie, This slide could maybe use some more additions, like maybe some lava to spice things up. That is only a personal preference of mine, however, though, because lava is my favorite thing in the entire world and probably all of Minecraft. Thank you all for watching another video in Minecraft, guys. We really have had a great time exploring this amazing and absolutely insanely huge water slide that my friends recommended to me. I really need to remember to bring them here to have some awesome boat races with me. It would be really cool to see who out of all of us would come first in the race. I've been SubZeroExtabyte and thank you for watching.